stressed out.
Just give me 5 minutes.
Just go for a walk.
Pick your vice. You only live once. Choose your high. Choose your poison. Choose coke. Choose smack. Choose crack. Choose life. Light up. Shoot up. Snort that shit right. Get it burning through those lungs, through those body and the bones. Get a taste. You ain't never gonna be the same, yo. He's telling the truth there. You'll waste away every last part of you until there's greedy hunger painted on your face as you try anything. Anything at all for the false comfort or just one more hit. From cough syrup to cocaine, hashish to heroin, and ecstasy to amphetamine. From the slums to the stars, Alaska to Australia, and from the Stone Age to the Space Age, there is one ailment that mankind has both fought and embraced for millennia, and that destroys lives every day. Call it addiction if you want, but a simple word hardly does justice to it. But forgetting justice, maybe if we just delve a little deeper, we can try for a tiny grain of understanding. And who better to help us than our resident medical man. Greetings, doctor. Why don't you start by breaking this very easily for us? What kinds of drug abuse are there?
There are two aspects to this. The prescribed drug is a drug that is prescribed by your doctor. Now, this drug can be prescribed either for an ailment, or it can be prescribed as an antibiotic or an antiseptic. A non-prescribed drug is a drug that is socially used to enhance your sense of enjoyment or your sense of euphoria. So you have three types of there also. You have the tranquilizers to make you feel good and relaxed. You have the stimulants that activate you, that make you feel pepped up, and then you have the euphorics or the drugs that, like LSD, etc., that hallucinate, or hallucinogens. These are the three different types of medicated drugs or prescribed drugs, and narcotics or non-prescribed drugs.
Wide and varied, a different way to get hooked every corner. There is a little known saying that gets used every now and then in the best and the worst of ways. You're never going to know what it's like until you try. Heard that one before? But barring the obvious legal issues, some things are scary enough when you hear about them secondhand. With us today is a very special person. So, with our buddy up there in mind, let's talk about the effects of addiction with our doctor.
There are two types of dependencies. There is the psychological dependency and there is the physiological dependency. The psychological dependency is the dependency that you have, that you need in order to get on with life. For example, I need this pill, otherwise I cannot go for the meeting. I need this pill, otherwise I cannot go for my day. I need this pill, otherwise I cannot get along in the party. That's the psychological dependence. The physiological dependence is the dependence in which, if you do not have the drug, it will result in withdrawal symptoms. Now, these withdrawal symptoms can be a cold, perhaps. It can be clamminess. It can be headaches. It can be irritability. It can be disorientation. It can be a whole range of things. All drugs, by and large, they are all addictive. They will all have withdrawal symptoms in one form or the other.